live? Oh no, we're not live yet.
Yep, we live.
Are we
Oh,
live?
I didn't
Oh my
start
goodness.
the stuff like it's supposed to. Hold on, let me see something. All right, all right. What's going on, everybody?
Hey everybody.
So you ready for today's episode of Love Languages?
Yes.
Break that down for a woman when we talk about love. When we talk about love language.
Okay, love language. First of all, we found this quiz, and it's online. And for those of you that would like to take this quiz with you and your significant other, all you have to do is go to the number 5lovelanguages.com, and they have and go under romantic relationships for love language. They also, I didn't realize this, but they have other quizzes there, like for apology language and anger assessments. But the one that we did, you I think you and Candace, and then Kevin and we took, we took it too, is love languages. And with these love languages, they rate you with a percentage on 5 different areas: physical touch, quality time, acts of service, receiving gifts, and words of affirmation. And so when you take the test, then they break it down and they let you know how much a percentage that you value more than maybe another area.
Okay, okay. So you want to give yours first, or you
No,
want me
you
to do
give
mine?
yours first. You want me to break it down and say what each area means first?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. The first area they say is physical touch. Okay. And they say this language isn't all about the bedroom, because when you hear physical touch, first thing you think about is people having sex. Okay. But it's not. I'm sorry, making love. But it says a person whose primary language is physical touch is not surprisingly very touchy. Hugs, pat on the back, holding hands, and thoughtful touches on the arm, shoulder, or face. They can all be ways to show excitement, concern, care, and love. Physical presence and accessibility are crucial, while neglect or abuse can be unforgivable and destructive. Physical touch fosters a sense of security and belonging in any relationship. Okay, the next one is quality time, which is really self explanatory. But it says in the vernacular of quality time, nothing says I love you like full, undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there with the TV off, fork and knife down, and all chores and tasks on standby makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed dates, or failure to listen can be especially hurtful for this person. Quality time also means sharing quality conversations and quality activities. Okay, the next one was acts of service. They say this acts of service, say can vacuuming the floors really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Helping out around the house. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an acts of service person will speak volumes. The words he or she must want to hear. Let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them tell speakers of this language that feelings don't matter. Finding ways to serve speaks volumes to the recipient of these acts. Okay. The next one is receiving gifts. Don't mistake this love language for materialism. The receiver of gifts thrives on the love, thoughtfulness, and effort behind the gift.
Materialism.
If I disagree. If you speak this language, the perfect gift or gesture shows that you are known, you are cared for, you are prized above whatever was sacrificed to bring the gift to you. A missed birthday, anniversary, or a hasty thoughtfulness gift would be disastrous. So, with the absence of everyday gestures, gifts are visual representations of love and are treasured greatly. And the last area is words of affirmation. Actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words, I love you, are important. Hearing the reasons behind the love, that love sends your spirit skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. Kind, encouraging, and positive words are truly life-giving. So those are the areas that everyone that you're graded on: physical
Okay.
touch, quality time, acts of service, receiving gifts, and words of affirmation.
All right. So my mom went down that whole list, wrote, read the description of what each one means. But I'm gonna give it to y'all in layman's terms for each one. Receiving gifts, you're materialistic.
No, I disagree.
Yes, because it asks you questions against, like, would you rather have somebody help you when you're behind on a project or buy you a gift? Get out of here. Get out of here.
No, I disagree.
Receiving gifts, we'll know if you're materialistic or not.
I disagree.
Acts of service are for those who may not be good with words, but they're good with their actions. Words of affirmation are those who want to hear it. It don't matter if you're lying to them or not. They just want to hear it. This
is from a man's perspective. Go ahead.
Quality time means spending time together, blah, blah, blah. Physical touch is for all the perverts out there that can't keep their hands off their significant other. Okay. You're a pervert. You're a freak. Okay. All right. That's how I break them down to you. So, according to my wife's test, she's 37% in receiving gifts. She's materialistic.
Okay. That's mine, Candace.
She's 30% acts of service, 20% words of affirmation, 10% quality time. So she really doesn't love me. She likes us living separate lives. And then she's 3% physical touch because she doesn't like to be touched because she just had a baby. And we all know how that goes. Okay. Now,
what about you? What about you, mister?
Me, I'm what you would call your regular old everyday pervert. I'm 30% physical touch.
You what?
I'm 33% physical touch.
You're a typical man. You're a typical man. Hey,
my wife got some junk in her trunk. It's hard for me to keep my hands off of. 27
50% physical touch.
Who's?
Kevin.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
27% quality time.
Okay.
23% acts of service.
Okay.
17% words of affirmation, and 0% gifts.
Ooh, y'all know you're not a gift person. You could care less.
Well, because it's easy to spend money. And the question, that's what I'm saying. How they asked the question was, would you rather have a gift or would you rather have something of, of substance?
Sometimes I didn't like the way they asked those questions.
Yes, it says, does it mean more to you if your significant other helps you, like if you're behind in work or whatever, or buy you a gift? Of course it means more to me if they help me with something versus buying a gift. I'll buy my own stuff.
They didn't necessarily put that with that.
They did. That was a question. That's how they get it. I buy my own stuff. I make my own money. I don't need nobody to buy me something.
But it's an act of showing a person that you appreciate them. And let me say this. Let me give you mine. My highest one was receiving gifts.
See?
Because for me, Love is an action word, which means it shows me that I'm on your mind and that you appreciate me, and I need something tangible to say, okay, yes. Okay. So yes, receiving gifts is number one on my list. All right, Candace.
Hold on, before you go any further. Hold on, before you go any further. So how does not acts of service not fall in that category? Why do you have to have a gift?
Because
if he takes your car, washes your car, cleans the house, cooks for you or whatever, how is that me? How is a gift trump that?
No, I'm not saying it's not important. Okay, let me do mine, daggone it. You did yours. Receiving gifts was my highest, which was 27%. But then physical touch, quality time, and acts of service all came out the same for me, which is 23%. Yes, Candace, I agree. Some of the questions seemed like trick questions because it seemed like every question had something about gifts. Exactly, Candace. And of course, I selected gifts. But let me finish.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. I'm not gonna let you get that pass. I'm not gonna let y'all get that pass. If every question has something to do with gifts, then why didn't y'all give gifts a rest? Okay, I answered the last question. I answered the last question.
Let me finish. I had 23% for physical touch, quality time, and acts of service. Words of affirmation, I only had 3%. Okay? Because, yeah, it's okay for, people to say, hey, I love you, whatever. For me, action speaks louder than words for me. Okay? Physical touch, yes, it's important. Quality time, acts of service. But let me tell you something. With all the shit, and I know it's adults on here listening, so that I can say this. All the shit that women we go through, bearing these babies, every human being on this earth had to come through a woman's vagina. Okay, so having these babies, we set the mood for the house. Because if we're up, then everybody's up. If we're down, everybody want to, act all crazy or whatever. Where we're the ones that nurture. We're the ones that, from the time that a baby is born to that baby is 1 or more, that baby, even though a man might be there, that baby's looking at us. Okay. So it's a lot of things that we do. We do nurturing, we take care of kids. We have to encourage, especially in a Black family, we have to encourage our Black husbands. We have to support them. We have to be the strength for them. It's a lot of things that, especially, I'm speaking as a Black woman, a lot of things that we do. So what if I need a gift every now and then? Daggone it. So what if I need a gift? So what if I need you to buy me something? Damn it, buy it.
Hold on. Okay, I let you go on your little.
Ask for it.
I let you go on your little soliloquy. What I'm saying is that your gifts shouldn't be that high.
It don't have to be high.
I get it.
They didn't say the gifts had to be high. But they just said gifts. They said receiving gifts.
Yeah, but how they ask you a question.
I don't care if it's flowers. I don't care whatever it is. But every now and then, yeah, I want a diamond. Yeah, every now and then I want, something of value, because I feel as though I'm something of value to you. And as a man and a provider and in the house, and you going out to work and I'm home taking care of the kids and doing all this kind of stuff, daggone it, take care of me. Take care of me. It could be a candy. Thank you, Kiara. It could be a candy bar. But buy me something, daggone it.
Most of your answers was a gift. You didn't even skip a question here and there compared to a gift.
Who's that?
Who
are you talking about?
You. What was your percent for gifts?
Huh?
What was your percent for gifts?
27%.
Okay, that high. You somewhat materialistic.
I am not materialistic. I like nice things. Let's get that straight. I am not materialistic. I like nice things.
Okay.
It's not being materialistic.
What's the name of the website so other people could take their love language test?
What?
What's the name of the website you took yours on so they could
It's called
try to?
5lovelanguages.com. The number 5. 5lovelanguages.com. And it's under romantic relationships, love language.
Okay, and what was your second? What was your second most?
My second was a tie between physical touch, quality time, and acts of service. 23%.
So that acts of service was the second one up.
No, all physical touch, quality time, and acts of service was all the same, 23%. Exactly, Kiara. And if I know it's real, buy me some Jordans.
Materialistic. Kiara, I didn't raise you for accepting gifts. Just to be getting gifts.
But seriously, I don't see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like my mom, Auntie Dog. No, materialistic. That's not being materialistic because you love receiving gifts. I totally disagree with that. And they even said that.
What'd they say? What they say?
The explanation said this. Hold on. It says, receiving gifts. Don't mistake this love language for materialism. The receiver of gifts thrives on the love, thoughtfulness, and effort behind the gift. Exactly. If you speak this language, the perfect gift or gesture shows that you are known, you are cared for, and you are prized above whatever was sacrificed to bring the gift to you. A missed birthday, anniversary, or a hasty, thoughtfulness gift would be disastrous. So with the absence of everyday gestures, gifts are visual representations of love and are treasured greatly. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if you talk to most women, we love gifts. And if there's a woman out there that says, no, I don't particularly care for gifts, you telling a damn lie. You're telling a lie.
Yeah, I ain't saying you ain't got to care for gifts.
What?
I'm not saying you don't have to care for gifts, but your gifts shouldn't be that doggone high.
It's a part. I mean, it's not just necessarily that it's high, but it's there. It ain't high. It's there. It's there.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I mean, everything that had gifts on it, I was like, 0. I get everything that had something to do with gifts. I just said no, because like I said, I understand it though. But there are women out there that be like, no, I've dealt with enough men that didn't mind showering me with gifts, and they still did me wrong. So no, I'll buy my own stuff. Just stay up on acts of service, where quality time, physical touch, word of affirmation.
Right, but I'm speaking as a married woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But as who is there to support my husband, to encourage my husband daily, to support him, to help take care of him, to be there for him, be a sounding board for him, to just dealing with the kids, dealing with all kinds of stuff. Hey, yeah, I love it when you say I love you. Okay, that's great. I love that. I love it when you want to hold my hand in public. Okay, I love that. Okay. Yes, Candace. Yes.
Oh, where the fellas at? There ain't no fellas in here.
But anyway,
I'm tired of being outnumbered.
So it's just a matter of hey, it just somebody taking that time to really put in the effort. If I get $5 from somebody I date, I would be happy. Just like that.
Kiara, you can't expect more than $5, all you little broke kids.
Because Kiara, you can go to 5 and below. Get something with $5.
All you little broke kids.
But no, but like I said, I don't see that being materialistic, because I think as women, especially as Black women, we are, okay, come on now, we deserve that and more. We
I got
really
you.
do. We
I
really
got you.
do. So
Got
that's why I feel the way I do. Like I said, I'm speaking from a married Black woman's point of view.
you. I
There's
got
probably there's probably some white women out there that feels like, oh no, I don't need that because I'll buy myself. I just want him at home with me, and I want us to watch TV and eat popcorn and watch a movie with me, and blah 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 blah.
you.
That's
That would be
nice.
like what quality time, right?
Yeah, and all that's nice. I mean, that's nice. Yeah, I want that too. Go
Okay.
to the movies and do things together and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I want that too.
So what was your lowest one?
My lowest one was words of affirmation.
Okay. Okay. So you don't need to hear it.
I want to see it.
You want to see it. Okay.
Because you know what? And then it might have something to do with, my past. I've heard it a lot. I've heard, God, love you, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. It's in one ear and not the other. I try not to bring that into my relationship, the relationship that I have now, but I am who I am. Thank you. It's materialistic if you don't appreciate anything else your spouse or significant other does outside of gifts.
Yeah, I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I don't know who this watcher is, but about to get kicked out. I gotta
She's
see because they
speaking
finna get
truth.
blocked.
It's truth. She's speaking truth.
Yeah, that's right. She's speaking true. She's speaking true.
Yes. Thank you.
Kiera says actions speak louder than words.
Thank you, Kiera. I taught you that, baby. Action speaks louder than words. You can tell me you love me all day long, but if your action shows me something different, hey, I'm like, okay, well, I don't think that's true. I don't think
Yeah.
that's true, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So yeah, I encourage all y'all, be in a well, you don't even have to be in a relationship. Take the test to see where you fall. Be honest. Be
yeah, be
honest.
honest.
That's the number one thing. If you want honest result, you gotta give honest answers.
Right.
Don't give answers based off of what you want your perception of yourself to be. Because I mean, I'm joking about the gifts thing, but hey, if like I said, it's up to you. Whatever your love language is,
Yeah.
because physical touch, like I said, that can mean a lot of things. Like, hey, if I lay hands on you, that don't mean that I don't love you. That just means I'm trying to correct you and make sure that you stop making your mistakes.
Okay. Now see. Well, I know that's not gonna happen in your marriage, because see, Candace can beat you. Candace can take you out. Candace from Baltimore.
She thinks she
And
can.
you women from Baltimore don't play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
You
But
too.
I mean, I know this is a little off topic.
Okay.
Did you hear about Kamala Harris's press secretary stepping down?
Oh yes. And not only her, they say it's going to be two others later on to step down.
Yeah, they won't say it, but this because they don't like how she's being sidelined. She's not being taken serious.
Baltimore. All right, Baltimore. Okay. They said she's not being taken serious.
Yeah. And they don't know what Biden's going to do moving forward, but he's not preparing her to take that next step. He's sidelining her for the most part.
Well, it's not like she's the vice president. She can still speak up. Would you say, Sheena, actions don't really mean they feel that way, because someone can show you actions and show another person the same action the next day? I tell you what, Kevin Sly better not do that.
Yeah, what action you talking about, Sheena? You talking about action? Because if that man's doing something like mowing your yard or something like that, that's just a productive man. He's a hardworking man. So what kind of acts are you talking about?
She's not talking about mowing no lawn. I guarantee you that. Mama be having dad in check. She just gives him one look and he quiet.
See, you can't even spell quiet right. See, that's why you need to stay off of here. You
I
can't
got
spell
you.
quiet right.
I got you, baby. I got you, Kiera. Quiet, but it's okay. You just talk. Typing too fast.
Sheena, you ain't heard nothing. Blood is thicker than water, Sheena.
No, she's talking about Kamala Harris.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about what Kiera said.
Sheena,
Okay.
stay on my side. See how he just switched on you. Stay on my side, Sheena. But anyway, yes. I'm sorry. And the reason why they're probably stepping down is because, like you say, they probably feel that Kamala Harris need to pull up her big panties. She's the freaking vice president. You can get a platform. You can get out there and speak on some things. You know, Joe Biden, yeah, he's president, but you can still speak on some things. It's like this. When Joe Biden was vice president with Clinton they were always yanking him back because he went out and would say stuff and would do stuff. And later on, they'd have to
Talking about Al Gore?
Huh?
Talking about Al Gore?
No. When Biden was the vice president for Obama.
Oh.
He used to constantly be going out saying stuff, and they would have to yank his coattail because of stuff he was saying or whatever. Then, damn it, you the vice president, Kamala Harris. Put on your big girl panties and step up and act like a black woman. She acting like she's the little punk. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And that's why those women probably stepping down, because they said, wait a minute, sister, you letting us down. So I have no empathy for her, none whatsoever. You the freaking vice president.
I wonder what her love languages are.
Probably her number one probably would be words of affirmation.
So you think Biden's just telling her everything she want to hear?
Biden telling her whatever she wants to hear. She letting that white man do it. So, hey, it is what it is. You know, a lot of people feel like white is right. You know,
Because that's what she goes home to.
Okay, and look at her husband. She probably feels white is right, and her husband is probably telling her, "Well, sweetheart, you know, just step back, don't say anything, blah blah blah." Come on, be a sister. If you're gonna be a sister, damn it, be a sister. Hey, voting time comes around. Biden and Harris does not have my vote, and I'm just saying, everybody, you got your own.
Yeah, I'm voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump if he runs again.
I'm voting for whoever's not Biden and Kamala.
All right. So does anybody have any suggestions before we get out of here for our next episode? Do not come across as an angry black woman.
I wouldn't give a damn how people take me as an angry black woman. However, I don't, and she shouldn't care.
But Sheena, she was considered that before she was even nominated for vice president.
And even if they did say that she's an angry black woman, she's got a lot to be angry about. Damn it, she got a lot to be angry about. So I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that. I'm not going for that, Kamala. Nope. You got the platform now. So, but anyway, anybody got any topics that we could talk about for next time? Topics.
Yeah.
Put it in the comment section if we have to get off before, if you think of something, text me or text Derek. Anything you think we might need to talk about for next time.
I don't know what this means, Kiera. Do an episode of unpopular opinions. What do you mean by that?
Unpopular opinions.
Break that down. I think it's a little bit more characters that you can type in the comment section. Then you don't have to that short.
I guess maybe unpopular opinions that, like, well, we've talked about Right. Everyone that voices their opinion is an angry black woman. So she needs, hey, you vice president, get over it. Go get over it. Get over it. We need to start giving our opinions on some stuff.
I'm gonna tell you something about this though, Sheena. That's true. Your typical vice president doesn't have a lot of power, but I'm gonna tell you, you need to watch this movie called, I think it's called Dick or Dick Cheney. It's about Dick Cheney when the little Bush was the president for 8 years. He wasn't even, he was the vice president. Dick Cheney was running things and he was the vice president. And he listed stipulations that because he knew the vice president job was more so a just a face job, but he said his stipulation was that he would have power, and what he wanted power in had everything to do with what's going on in Iraq during after 9/11. He made billions and billions and billions of dollars off of that war. So
yes, he did.
Technically, yes, your regular vice president who's just happy to have the job, more than likely they'll fall into not having much power. But if that president of the United States needs you, or you have some power, you bring it to the table, you can have just as much power as the president of the United States does. It all depends on the politician or the candidate.
That's it.
That's not necessary. Yeah, so that's not always necessarily true.
That's it. Yeah.
But okay. Okay.
All
so
right, y'all.
Sheena said things that are unpopular opinions, like the statue of George Floyd. Kiara talking about some pineapples on pizza.
Kiara, I like pineapples on pizza. I do. I love it.
All right, y'all. Yeah, y'all got any suggestions? Put them in the comments in the video. Love y'all.
Talk about it next time.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Love you. All right, baby cakes. That was nice and sweet.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that one. I like that.
Yeah.